Okay guys, welcome to Bound Brick Studios. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down there next to the little picture of the broccoli man. Yeah, the broccoli man's a bit weird. But yeah, please subscribe, it really does help me out, and I love getting new subscribers. Please subscribe, and if you like this video, remember to hit that like button as well. It really does show your support and it pushes me to make more videos. I know it says on my channel a new video twice a week. That's if I haven't already changed it. I do need to change it to one video a week. I am going to try my hardest to make one video a week. And tell me in the comment section below what you thought of this video. Now you can probably tell from behind me what we're going to be reviewing today. Let's get straight into the box and the instruction book. So here is the instruction book. You can tell just by looking at it that it is really thick. It's got at least just over 300 pages. And you know, I suppose for a set this big, you do need a really big instruction book. The good thing is though, you do just get one, you don't get 2 or 3, however many you would normally get with a set this big. And because it's Ultimate Collector Series, you do get inside information on the Sandcrawler. So I suppose you'd probably find this on the internet. I will, if you want to read what it is, I will write it all in the description. So if you want to, you can just read what it says. So there's information about the Sandcrawler there, history about it, which I thought was quite interesting. Stuff about how it was made, the set and everything, and the people that designed it. And that's all just on the first pages. And then you get to, after even more reading, you do get to the actual thing. So you can see there's a lot, and I mean a lot of bags. There's 16 bags altogether. You don't usually get a set with that many bags in, but yeah, you can see what each of the bags will build, which figures come in each bag, and I think the way they lay this out now with the different bags, it does make it a much more easy and stress-free building experience. I'm going to try and review this in as much depth as possible so that you really get an idea of how the set works, the detail and the techniques which we used to build it, and you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to show you all of the instruction books, that'll take forever, but you can tell that it is big. Yeah, and then once you get to the back, there is I think it's quite cool what they've done at the back here. There's all of the features obviously and the pieces that we use, but then once you get to the back here, there's all of the new, if you can see my air quotes, the new Ultimate Collector Series sets. So there's the big R2-D2, the B-Wing, Ewok Village, and the Red 5 X-Wing Starfighter, and then once again the crazy kid on the front. If you have actually done that thing where you can win something, just put it in the comment section below, just tell me, because I've got no idea what it is. I can't be bothered to read it or go onto the website because I'm lazy like that. But anyway, so that is the instruction book. Now let's get straight onto the box. So here is the box. It is very big. It's a big box. Start off, it says the Ultimate Lego Star Wars Collector Series thing right down there, which is, you know, it's cool, I suppose. That way you can tell that it is an Ultimate Collector Series. But Sandcrawler there, trademark, set number 75059, ages 14 plus. I'm not 14. I'm 13. I'm not that old. I'm a youngest person. But anyway, you know, it's fun to try and build a set which is not designed for your age group, but you know, that's just a guideline. Obviously the Star Wars logo up at the top there, scene down here, which is pretty cool. And over down on the front here, there is the blueprints, which is the size, so 24 centimeters tall and 46 centimeters long, and then you get all of the minifigures which are there. There are a lot of them now. Once I've shown you the back, I'm going to show you all the minifigures in detail, which is going to take a while because there are so many of them and they're so awesome. But you know, so on the back here, there's all the functions. I'm not going to show you which each of them are because I'm going to show you that actually when we get to the main set. But it does also say on the back here, exclusive building instructions included, which, you know, I've already shown you, and they are really cool. So I like the fact that with the more expensive and the more exclusive sets, they do give you special building instructions too, because that just kind of completes a set, if you know what I mean. So now let's get straight on to the we're going to start off with probably the most boring of all of the minifigures. These are the 3 Jawas, which are probably the most important really, because if you didn't have these you wouldn't have the Sandcrawler. But more to the point, you get 3 of them. The printing on all of them is exactly the same. They don't come with capes, which I was surprised about. I thought they were going to come with capes, but they don't. So you get like 3 of those little you get 2 of those blaster things, and you get this other weird one too. I'm not sure what it does, really. I'm an idiot for a Star Wars fan, but yeah, so that's what you get with them. They do, all of the printing, as I've already said, are exactly the same. There's no printing on the legs, but let's show my camera focus. But there's obviously printing on the torso, and then the faces, there's not very much printing on them, it's just the black with the yellow eyes. No back printing on the head, but on the torso there is back printing there, like the brown kind of design with the strap and everything, so that's pretty cool, I think. Dark brown hands, slightly darker shade than the torso, but the legs and the torso are exactly the same colour. Yeah, so that's basically it for the Jawas. They're all pretty much the same, and then you just get this little brown moulded hood too, which is pretty cool. These are nice Jawas. I think I do prefer them with the cape. I suppose it's not too hard to go onto Bricklink or something and just buy the capes separately, but if you want it to be actually like the set, then don't get the capes. Anyway, so next up we have Luke Skywalker, the man himself. He does come with a lightsaber, but at this point in the story he doesn't actually use it, so I didn't really want to use it, but he has the brown mud kind of effect on his legs there. He does have printing there, as you can see. He's a brown belt with like a shiny kind of silver bit in the middle there. White robes. He does have back printing, obviously, which is pretty nice. And then he has this much more detail on the head now, more than there's been for quite a while now. And there's this blonde hairpiece as well. And then on the back there is also back printing, more of a stern kind of stern look. So I think that's quite cool. And you can see his chest up there as well. And then he has just peach kind of colour, pale hands. I think it's quite cool. Next up is Uncle Owen Lars. It says on the box Uncle Owen, but I'm probably wrong. I think this is probably the first set. I don't think this is the first set where you can get Uncle Owen. I'm probably wrong though. But here he is. It's cool kind of printing on his face. It's like stubble on his head there. You can't see because my camera's not focusing, but yes, this camera has automatic focus. But it's like kind of like a deserty kind of sand look on his robes. They do carry on all the way to the knee on there. He has grey hair, obviously, and like a hood kind of thing there on the back, and dark brown trousers, the same colour as the Jawa's hands. So there's like another kind of silver buckle there, and he has like a robe on underneath, a bit like Luke underneath the coat. He doesn't come with anything to hold, but I think he does. No, he doesn't have any back printing on the head, so just the smiley look on the front there. So that's it for Uncle Owen, nothing really special there. But if you want Uncle Owen, then obviously this is the set to get him in. If you like droids, which most people do, I think this set is great. You get loads of droids. So we'll start with probably everybody's favourite, R2-D2. So this is a new design. I think it is also the same one that you get in Mos Eisley's Cantina, but it comes with this kind of gunmetal top bit here with dark blue, the eyes, red dot there, and then more printing on the back there. No actual printing on the back of his actual body, but once again these bits are all separate, they do come off. There's a stud under there and on the bottom bit. There's lots of great printing on the actual front of R2-D2. It's pretty nice. No really side printing at all, but you know, that's it for R2-D2. Next is C-3PO. I think C-3PO is probably the most detailed figure in this set. He's definitely my favourite. So it's gold, not shiny gold, but you know, it's kind of yellowy kind of gold colour. He does have quite a lot of detail. There's damage to him. Lots of wires and stuff going on like that all on the back there, which I think is pretty nice. You know, yeah, so then he has like the lighter, paler yellow for the eyes, and that's it for the printing on the head. So it just comes off as one piece. And then there's these wires and detail going on all around his neck and all over his front torso, and on the legs as well, which I think just really finishes off C-3PO's figure. There is like a mould kind of thing going on there inside of his head. I think it's quite cool. So that is C-3PO. Next is, he's just called the R2 unit. He's a green astromech droid like R2-D2. Lots of green printing there, white top of the head. Not that much printing on him. There's like kind of grey lines there. Like a green ring that goes around there. Pretty standard kind of design. It's quite cool though, if you like a green droid. No back printing on there again, just like R2-D2. And then that bit comes off, obviously. So that is the R2 unit. Next is R5-D5, which is white, red and blue, with this different kind of one there. If you remember in the episode, he goes to buy this one fails and it blows up basically, so that's why they get R2-D2. Nice red and white design there on the front. Not that much printing on the head there, not very much printing on the back there. There's just like one kind of design. There's this red kind of thing going on the top there. These move again, the studs underneath as always. So that is just about it for this droid. Next are the other ones. So first of all, you get a gonk droid. These are new gonk droids. I think this is much better than the other one. Nice printing going on there. That is printed, that's not a sticker. Quite complicated. If you look though, you probably could build it for yourself. Little kind of feet going on there. Does stand up, alright, which I think is quite good. So that is the gonk droid. Not too much detail there, just like a green and gunmetal pattern. Next is, I think probably my other favourite, the Treadwell droid. A pretty cool white and red thing going on there. This does spin around. It's like skeleton arms with little gun things, I guess you'd call them. It's made up of Technic stuff, mostly. These little binoculars on top there. It reminds me quite a lot of WALL-E, you know, from the film WALL-E. I'm sure a lot of you have watched that film. If you haven't, then go and watch it, because it is awesome. It's alright, it's not that good. But that is a Treadwell droid. I think he's pretty cool. And next is the R1 series droid. I think this was probably like an old kind of R2-D2 thing. I think because R2 is R2 series, it's probably an R1 series. I don't know, I'm not too sure. But anyway, it's green, dark green with like yellow kind of thing going on there. There's like blue printing up there, which I think is quite cool. But there's binoculars on there, little studs. One of those little gun things again. Little wheel there, I think. But if you like dark green pieces, you do get a couple in there. It's quite cool. And next is the smallest one. He does not have a name, and he does not really feature on the actual box, and I'll show you why that doesn't feature on there in a minute, but it's just a small little thing, it's not got a name. When I get onto the main set, I will show you more about this droid. Anyway, so that is it for the minifigures. Now let's get on to the main set. So, here is the Sandcrawler. It is a pretty darn huge set. It is definitely not the biggest set. I think the Eiffel Tower is probably the biggest Lego set you can get, but this is definitely, I think, the biggest Star Wars set. The Millennium Falcon is quite wide, but this has definitely got a lot of pieces in it compared to a minifigure. You know, that's C3PO there, and then that's him compared to the set. So you know, it's pretty big. Yeah. So it's going to take quite a while to review it all. I intend to show you more or less everything. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing is all this cool brown and sandy kind of colour with these orange bits here. Pretty cool. If you open there, you can see inside there's the control room where you can put the Jawas in there. You can just put them in there like that. There's these little control panels. They are stickers. All of the detail like that, they are all stickers. But the minifigures, they don't have stickers on them as usual. But so that's nice and detailed. If you see there on the back, you probably can't see it because it's too dark. But if you look there, there's little C3PO on the computer screen, which I think is quite funny actually. And also it's so there's all of that detail in there. That is basically a platform which you build and then you clip it on using Technic pins, so you can see one of them there. So then that joins on nicely, and then this is the lid. This does move a little bit, but then that just shuts down nicely. There are the windows here. I think that's what they're supposed to be. I think they could have probably been designed a little bit better, but oh well, you can't get everything you want. But you can see there's wheels here. There's 4 wheels obviously, and then you, with this little knob on the top there, yes I said knob, shush, there's this little thing up there. You just turn that and then the front door opens. You see it opens using this chain mechanism down there, and then inside there's a crane which comes out. Ta-da! And then with that crane you can attach different things to it. So yeah, and then you can unwind the cord, etc. And that moves around and you just slide that back in there. Also, there is a little cart thing which comes out here and it holds in quite nicely. So this can have a Jawa put on there. So there's a little Jawa. It's quite happy. Little control panel there, and I'll show you why there's that stud there in just a second. So what you do, this whole top section here, this lifts up in one big piece, and then you can see inside there's another little crane here which lifts up and it moves along back and forth, and then you can take that over the top there, and then you can lower the rope down, as you can see. I'll show you more of that in just a second. But also down there, there's the cog again to open the door, and then down here he says these little blue bits, there's one on either side. You can just unclip those on both sides, and then what happens is there's these little little shutters here. They open and close, and there's these little there's 3 of these little box kind of things which you can put the droids in. I put the gonk droids in there, and what you do is you can have them in the back there of the little Jawa cart, and then you can drop them. You can drop them down this hatch here, and they land in a little tray down there, so they all stay in one place, which is quite cool. There's 3 of those little carts, little box things. Down there, there's a little little black thing. That's where the Jawa little car thing is held in place nicely, so it doesn't roll away. It does not have any wheels on it, so it wouldn't roll away anyway, but you know what I mean, so it stays in one place. Also, on the back here, this back section opens up. This thing has loads of detail on it. There's these little barrels here, little poles, sticks, There's like some little things, I don't know what they're called, but gives this nice effect. That just clips on nicely there, and then you can take that off. Then there's these little things in here. This you can then attach onto like this little hook here, and then what you can do is you can attach one of the little droids to it, because if you remember in the film, the droid gets sucked up, so you can get R2-D2 and you can put him on there, and then you just roll that up and then he can get like sucked away. So that's quite cool. I think it's good they included that feature, I think. So that is that feature. Also, there's also this like grabber claw thing, so you can also attach that to other droids. I've not actually used that. I don't quite know what the point of that is, but as you can see, there's stickers around the area here. So there's stickers there, and there's stickers down there on the wheels and everything. You can also see right down there, there's this little brown thing. My camera's not focusing again. But what you do with this is, I think it's quite cool. You get this, and then with these little cart things, you just attach that on there, and then you can. It just broke. Basically, what you can do is you can attach that to one of the cranes, and then carry that away too. It doesn't really work, but you get the idea. So you can attach that to one of the crane which comes out there, for example. Just hook that on there, then that can be pulled off as well. So that's quite a nice feature. These do open up on all these sides. There's one there. They don't really stay up too well. The mechanism does come unconnected sometimes, but so you have one there, and you also have another one on this side, and also you have them at the back there as well. So then you can really play inside this set. So you can see it's a lot easier to play with the set, that feature there. Also, if you look down here, these are on both sides. There are these little hatch things which just open up, and then there's these little like barrels and crates in there. And what you do is you can open those. You can open them up, and then you can put each part of that little you can put a part of this droid in each of those little crates, and you can shut them away, and then you can build up that droid whenever you want to. I don't like doing that, but you know, it's a little bit fiddly to get them all out and everything put back in again, but oh well. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you can do. You can see here there's this little ladder which comes out. I don't quite know what the point of that is, but if you want to get Luke, for example, to climb up a ladder, then you can do that. So there you go. And also, if you look around the back there, there's this little this mechanism in there, and you can also see there's that cog there. What you do with this is you turn that, and then the whole back wheels all move. And then what you can do, you can just move the Sandcrawler around and steer it with the back wheels. I really, really love that feature. I think it's great that they've included that, because then that allows for much more playtime and more play features, and that's great with LEGO sets. Also, you can take Luke back off there, but you can also take that ladder off that side and put it on the other side as well, if that's what you want to do. Over at the back though, there is a ton of detail, and I mean a ton of detail. Just look at that. It took a very long time to put all those stickers on properly, and then to build this up, it looks really, really, really cool, I think. It really shows off what you can do with LEGO. Great detailing there. And then, as you can see with the wheels, each of the wheels are individual little things which are put together. So I suppose if you really wanted to, you could probably try and make a tank out of that or something. But anyway, each of those are individual little pieces. So each of those tracks are made up of these little black pieces of plastic which you have to clip together, and it takes about, I think to do all of them it probably took about an hour. It takes a while, but then you get this cool effect. So the tracks just move like that. And the way you have this there, it means each of the wheels have individual suspension, so they can all move like that, which is nice, I think. Let's put that back on under there, and it steers nicely, you know. So you can see each of the wheels move individually. So you can potentially use it outside. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can use it outside. It's not a good idea because you could lose pieces. But that is, I've kind of made a mess of my set, but that is just about it for all of the play features that you have with the set. Now I'm just going to round up the video. Let's get straight in. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. If you want to go in the comment section below, I will personally make sure I reply to every single comment. So if you want to have a little chat with me, then go ahead and do that. Because I like talking to the people that watch my videos. But please, no hate. If you don't like this video, then just keep it to yourself. Give it a dislike if you really want to. But please like this video if you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think could be improved down below. What you like, anything else you'd like me to review. Please just do that. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.